Everybody has a boss. Our parents, or the people who take care of us, are our bosses at home. We need to follow their directions, as long as they're not telling us to do something illegal or dangerous. We shouldn't argue with them. We should be respectful to them. Teachers and assistants are your bosses at school and are doing the best they can to help you learn, grow, and have a good life. You need to follow their directions, as long as they're not telling you to do anything illegal or dangerous. Don't argue with them. Be respectful to them. Teachers and assistants have a boss. The principal is their boss. They follow the principal's directions, as long as they're not telling them to do anything illegal or dangerous. They don't argue with the principal. They're respectful to their boss. If the principal told a teacher to wash all the tables in the cafeteria, the teacher would never argue and say, "No, that's not my job. Why should I?" If a teacher spoke that way to their boss, the principal, he or she would get in big trouble and maybe get fired. The principal has a boss too. The superintendent is the boss of our principal and all the principals at the other schools in our district. The superintendent makes the rules that all the principals have to follow if they want to keep working in our school district. If the superintendent told a principal to wash all the tables in the cafeteria, she would do it, even if she didn't want to. She would never be rude or disrespectful to her boss. She wouldn't say, "No, that's not my job." Washing tables is not dangerous or illegal. She wouldn't want to wash the tables, and she might be mad. But the teacher would control herself, and then she could report it to somebody if she thought it wasn't fair. The superintendent's boss is the school board, a group of people elected to make the rules and figure out how our school district should be run, and even the superintendent has to follow those rules. Even the president has bosses, the people of the United States. The president is not allowed to drive 120 miles an hour on the freeway or steal money. Those things are against the law for everybody. If a teacher got pulled over while driving their car by a police officer, they always would pull over and stop, even if they don't think they're doing anything wrong. If they just kept driving and refused to pull over, they could get arrested and put in jail. If the police officer said, "You were driving backwards," the teacher would never argue and say, "No, I wasn't, you're dumb." If they said that, they might get arrested and put in jail. If the teacher knows they didn't do anything wrong, they go to court and tell the judge. If they really didn't do anything wrong, the judge will say so and they won't be in trouble. If you say "no" or "why" to a teacher when they tell you to do something, you'll get in trouble. And the older you get, the more trouble you'll get in. If you treat your boss this way when you have a job, you could get fired. And if you treat a police officer this way, you could get arrested. When a teacher tells you to do something, remember they're not trying to be mean. But teachers are your bosses at school. Follow their directions and be respectful. Don't argue or say "why." We want you to be happy and safe. We want you to have a good, happy life. We don't want you to get in trouble. We want you to learn as much as possible when you're in school. If everyone just talked and played and did whatever they wanted, you'd never learn anything. No one would learn anything. Your time at school would be wasted, and your teachers would be very tired, sad, and mad. Someday you will be the boss. But even when you're the boss, you'll still have a boss.